Hello and welcome to Storytime on our channel Post-Separation Abuse. Please like, comment and subscribe. Today's video I'm covering a narcissistic personality in a toxic relationship. The narcissistic personality. With narcissism, what you see is grandiosity, arrogance, a sense of self-importance and entitlement, highly disagreeable and resistant to criticism, constant need for external validation, and until you have experienced this type of personality, you have no idea. Now, sociopath, that's a term that comes under the antisocial personality disorder. With sociopath, what you see is aggression, impulsivity, disregard for rules, laws, social norms. They are often described as being cold and emotionless, unwilling or unable to take account of the feelings or needs of other people. They are driven by their own self-interests. They will do whatever it is they have to do to get them ahead in any situation, sometimes a bit of a con artist. Narcissists are more like a hurt child. They have tantrums, lash out. They fake superiority to hide their inner pain and their inner turmoil. They are ego-driven and in the sense of lies, gaslighting, one-upmanship, and not taking any responsibility for themselves. When these two character traits come together, what we see is someone who has a lack of regard for feelings and the needs of others, someone with a limited range of emotion. They don't really experience feelings of love and affection and emotions like guilt and shame. The only real strong emotion seems to be anger, which often manifests itself in outrage whenever they are offended or perhaps refused something that they believe they're entitled to, or if they are not treated in a way that they think they should be treated. Many narcissistic sociopaths often tend to have sadistic qualities and sadistic tendencies. They may get a sense of satisfaction or even pleasure from other people's hurt and suffering. Some people have described how they've seen brief moment of excitement on their face whenever they are causing a person damage. Impulsivity can make them unpredictable and dangerous. They may even have very destructive urges. Sometimes they may hurt, lie, and deceive others, even when there's no real gain for them. Common characteristics and behaviours include being obsessed with power and control, not just power and control over other people, but also projects, tasks, and even social events. They can also devalue or maybe sabotage anyone else's achievements or goals. Their obsession with power can make them relentless. They can climb over anyone in their way. They can disrespect or not even acknowledge any other kind of authority. They demand perfection. They rarely make good leaders. They can change their minds in one conversation, move the goalposts, and no moral compass. A complete lack of morals. They can exhibit callous behaviour in terms of knowing what is right and what is wrong. They don't really care either. If they are cheating on a partner, they dismiss it as not a big deal or blame their partner in some way, even become angry if the partner tries to have a conversation with them or set some boundaries. They may hold on to past relationships if they are useful to them. Or if a better prospect comes along, the spouse can be discarded abruptly, like yesterday's trash. However, if that discarded person is seen as useful again, they can come back as if nothing has happened, known as hoovering, sucking you back into their lives and relationship. They can have a distorted view. They believe they can do whatever they want. Rules only apply to other people. Whatever they want, they show you no remorse, no matter how sadistic, malicious, or illegal their actions are justified, showing no empathy for anyone who might get in the way. To hell with the casualties. With narcissism, they believe they have that they are special and others envy them. But with sociopathic narcissism, there's a paranoia that others are out to get something from them. Sometimes this leads them to lash out and hurt people. They can become very dangerous whenever they feel threatened. They can be vindictive, malicious, even violent. With malignant narcissism, there's a tendency for them to be very easily offended, and the offender has to be punished. They might perceive an offence that can be something as simple as a blow to their ego or self-esteem. It can be having a different opinion, disagreeing with something that they have said, for example, not behaving as they expected. They can become very hostile, flying into a rage, threaten you, or even be physically violent. Another characteristic is that they get bored very easily. They get bored with people, tasks, hobbies. They can abandon whoever or whatever it is that they are no longer interested in or entertained by. They also seek out instant gratification or cheap thrills. They are serial adulterers or sometimes frequent prostitutes. They can have destructive behaviour and become very aggressive, violent or involved in crime, drug use, have many addictions. Their low emotional range can be one of the reasons for this destructive behaviour. Finally, they feed off negative energy. They can create chaos and drama and then feed off the pain and the humiliation of others. These things excite them, and their targets often fear showing any sense of joy, happiness, or accomplishment. When the relationship ends, people in the community, friends, will be telling you, just move on. This is not easy. When a relationship ends, it's difficult enough, but if the abuse that you have suffered in the relationship continues post-separation, how do you cope with that? It is well documented how toxic, emotionally abusive relationships cause all manner of repercussions. Sometimes situations end in drama involving police, criminal convictions, murder, and even suicide. The author L. W. Hawkesby wrote, Dangerous Normal People, Understanding Casanova Psychopaths and the Narcissistic Virus, as her memoir tells her story of how she ended up with a narcissistic virus, a criminal conviction, and still suffers from CPTSD. If a person is continually being pushed and triggered, no matter how calm and confident they seem on the outside, there comes a point when they will be angry. It's a natural response to emotion, and that anger can spill over into actions that result in negative consequences. I have researched the stories. I have heard many times of situations that do not end well. A narcissist can be very destructive. The negative, dark forces that they have inside them, they want to win at all costs. And if you are the target, they want to see you emotionally and financially destroyed, or worse. Sometimes the law is on their side. They will use the legal system to attack you. Again, there are many documented cases of women who have lost everything in such circumstances. Fleeing toxic, emotionally abusive relationships, you lose your sense of self-worth. You lose everything you dreamed of for your future. You can lose your family, your children, your job, your business, your income. Now think about what that might feel like. Pretty scary, right? Now, how long, if ever, would it take to rebuild from a situation like that? Not all women make it through. Sadly, suicide is one factor. The other is wanting to murder the person who has abused them. Some women finally snap and as a result do end up killing their husband or partner. Recovery and rebuilding takes time, and if you really do have choices, changing the negative energies for more positive vibrational energies. 1. Remain in a place of suffering and victimhood. Stay stuck in low vibrational energies of shame, guilt, apathy, fear. Or 2. Move ahead, shifting your energy through desire, anger, pride, courage, moving everything up a notch. 3. Finding your flow of energy, willingness, acceptance, reason, love, and joy. Morning affirmations helped me to move out of shame, guilt, and fear. I started creating my own short affirmation videos, and you can go to my YouTube channel at Lifechangeplans and find some affirmations that could help you to start changing your emotional energy vibration. I hope you liked this storytime episode. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you for listening. Bye for now.